lifts right here. Good. Bring those heels up and back again. All right, bring those hands. Reach and pull.
Oh, what a joy. Just go down to the 54. Find a spot.
Now, just tap it in front right here. Good work, good work. Now, I'm going to pull, I don't know, like you're pulling something down. All right, give me a basic step touch right here. Good work, good work. Let's add some arms. Reach and pull. Make those arms bigger, reaching up to the ceiling. Take it back in front of you. Reach and pull. Good. Tap it in front. And I want your arms to open. Now, we're going to reach across our body, but with our elbows bent. Perfect. Get a little bit of the rotation in our spine. Pull those abs in really tight. Good. Now, elbows together. Make sure you're rocking side to side.
Spin it all around. Feel the rhythm. Chant the rhyme. Come all along and have a real good
Now, I want you to reach the ceiling, both arms.
Stomping up the void. Now we freak. Oh, what a joy. Just come on down to the 54. Find a spot.
Now, back to the top. Do 2 steps. Good job. Lateral arm raises. Hold it here, heels up. Bring those knees up. Now, from here, I want you to take it out. Good job, good job. March it out for me right here. Make sure you're pumping those arms. Give me those big runner's arms. All right, we're going to go into the V step. Open it here. Open, open, close. All right, let's add some arms. Punches to the ceiling. Good, 4 more. 3, 2, march it right here. Up those arms. Now we're gonna V-step. Lead with the other side. Yeah. Have those arms when you're ready. 4 more. 3. March it out for me right here. All right, you're gonna give me a knee to the opposite elbow. Good work, good work, good work. Last 4, 3, 2, march it out. back to that V step. Here we go. Now I want you to tap and switch lead legs. Hey. Stay with me, we got 4 more. Now march it out right here. Pump it up. Let's go back to that knee to opposite elbow. Stay with me. Get that knee up. 4 more. There's 3. Now march it out. All right, I want you to grab some weights for bicep curls. Now you're welcome to stay standing still or keep a little march. Alternate those curls. Good. I want you to make sure now that your head is lifted high. Your shoulders are rolled back. All right, we got about 4 more. Now bring both weights up. Take it slow, 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 and pull it up. 3, 2, 1, pull it up. Beautiful work, nice and slow on the down. 2 more. Put it back to your alternating right here. Woo! Good, heads are up. Good, 4 more. 3. Now hold those weights up here. Slow, 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 and then pull it up. Down for 3, up for 1. Good. 2 left, here we go. 1 more. This is our last set. Oh, alternate those curls, come on. Okay, we can do it. Good, 4 more. 3. Woo. All right, I want you to take those arms and shake them out. Now, you're going to have your heaviest weight so we can do some basic squats. All right, make sure those feet are about shoulder width apart. Press back into that chair. Keep your chest lifted as you go down and up. Good. So I'm just holding my weights at my side. But I'm keeping my shoulder blades rolled back, squeezing together. Good. We're going to keep our squat, but we're going to slow it down. I want you to give me 2 down, 2 up. 2 down, 2 up. Slow, 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 slow. Good. Now at the top, about your head lifting to the ceiling. Good, give me 2 more. Perfect, go ahead and set the weights down. You're gonna go right into a repeater knee. Pick what side you wanna start with. We're gonna do them both. Here we go. So remember with your repeater knee, you want to have that stabilizing leg, and you don't want to transfer weight back to that back leg. Keep it all right here. Use those arms, reach and pull. Give me 2 more. Shake it out, switch to the other side. Driving that knee. Last 4. When you're done, shake those legs out. We're going to do some overhead presses. Grab your light weights or no weights at all. Here we go. Press and lower. Now remember this position, your abs are pulling tight.
Protection against contamination, causing grief in human relations. It's a turf war on a global scale. I'd rather hear both sides of the tale. It's not about racism.
Keep your light weight. We're going to do a squat. Just to let those arms relax.
I'm not gonna spend my life being a cup. Tell me you agree with me when I saw you kicking dirt in my eye.
So hold your weights right here at your shoulders. Every stand gets a press. Good. As you go down, those weights stay at your shoulders. It's perfect. Need 4 more. That's it. Yourself a sip of water. When you come back, I want you just to start jogging out or marching in place. Either one is fine. So we're going to do a little bit of cardio. So what I want you to do is you choose the level that gets your heart rate up. The more you use your arms, the more the heart rate goes higher. All right. So you're either marching or jogging right here. We're going to go right into our jumping jacks. Here we go. Remember all your variations. You have a nice flying leg. You have a tap out. You have your full jacks.
She starts with the boys and a bitch fly up in the air. Singing, hey, get her.
Good, jog it out for me. Jog or march.
At the high school with a lady who was ready to play. It wasn't me, she was foolish.
Now, kick it out in front of you like this. Kick. Now, remember what I said about adding arms. If you want a little bit more cardio, make those arms big. Good, jog it out, jog it out. quick feet. We're gonna open and we're gonna close. Looks just like this. Here we go.
Schoolgirl with a classy kind of sassy little skirt hanging way up her knee. It was 3 young ladies in the school gym, and they found they were looking at me. I was a high school with a lady till the boy told me something I missed. Then my next door neighbor had a daughter, and I gave the girl a little
You want more? Add those arms. Woo! 4, 3, 2. Beautiful work. All right, I want you to grab some weights that we can do some rows with. All right, I'm gonna be in a split stance for this. Look, I'm slightly bending forward, so I'm not up tall, but leaning forward slightly. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Now, since you're slightly leaning over, make sure that belly button is pulled in towards your spine. Good, good work. Every time the elbows go back, shoulder blades come together. Squeeze. Good, pull those belly buttons in. Woo, give me 2 more. Good, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Drop down to 1 heavy weight, whatever your heaviest weight is. Now hold it in the middle. I want your toes to be turned out and your legs to be nice and wide. We're gonna come down to our sumo squat or a big plie. So toes are pointed out and so your knees are as well. Take it down and up. Good. Make sure your legs are wider than a normal squat. So open up a little bit wider. Good. You want to think about if I squat down, I can get my legs almost parallel to the floor and at a direct angle straight down to my ankle, right? If you're in here, it's a little bit hard to do, so open up. Good. Now with this single weight, give me a bicep curl every time you come up. So if you're holding your weight at the sides, perfect. Now, as you go down, keep your head lifted. Good, give me 4 more. Once you finished your 4th one, go ahead and bring it in. Grab your both weights for your rows. We're gonna do another set of rows. Reach and pull, and I want your palms to face the ceiling. Good, belly buttons are pulled in. You're slightly leaning forward. As you reach forward, you should feel your shoulder blades open.
Where you from? You sexy thing. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing.
Good, give me 2 more. And then it'll drop down to your 1 heavy weight. Our second set of sumo squats. Open up nice and big.
How did you know?
Turn those toes out.
How did you know? I needed you so badly.
Keep your chest up.
I give my heart gladly. Yesterday, I was one of the lonely people. Now you're lying close to me.
Let's add those bicep curls every time you come up. Curl.
Where you from? You sexy thing. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing.
Good, last 4 right here.
Angel, how did you know I'll be the one?
side. If you want a quick sip of water, grab it. And then when you come back, we'll just come into your march or your jog. All right, we're gonna do a little skater. Stay with your jog, watch me, and then join me when you're ready. Looks like this. Step. So as I step, I reach towards my knee or my foot. I want your arms to be involved in this, so nice and long, reach across that body. You notice too how my back foot goes behind my front leg. Good, hold it here, we have a kick, repeater kick. Woo. Now I've got my arms moving, you keep them wherever you want to. That leg nice and long, big kick. Give me two more. Good, just to the other side. Good work, good work. Last two. Woo. Well done, well done. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of balance work with a straight leg lift. You're welcome to have the counter or a chair next to you. All right, standing really tall, you're gonna lift and lower. So if you are using something to hold on to, I want you to have minimal pressure. Like your pinky is touching it. Beautiful work. Think about your head being lifted up to the ceiling. 4, 3. Now it's just a hold. Bring that knee up in front. Arms are out if you need this extra support in airplane. Good. If you feel like this is easy today, I want you to challenge yourself. Maybe no arms. Maybe look around or close your eyes. 4, 3, 2, and relax. I love it, Ann. I got you dancing. Woo! All right, let's do the other side. Touch the ground at all. You're kind of hovering the floor. That would be the next level. If you can, try not to tap that foot down. Beautiful work. Your arms can do whatever they need to. If you want them out here, that works. All right, give me 4 more. You know, do this last one. Bring it into that knee lift. Hold it. Challenge your balance right here. You got about 4 seconds left. All the way down. Go ahead and set up the mat on the floor. press. All right, when you start your chest press, feet flat on the floor. Weights are at your side. You're gonna just press them up and down. I want you to keep your palms facing your feet the whole time. And even though we're laying down, I want your belly buttons to be tight. Going towards your spine. You'll be able to breathe. Good work. Give me 4 more. On your 4th one, go ahead and put those weights down. And I want you to bring your knees to that tabletop position. Belly button is down to the floor. And I want your hands behind your head. Give me a little crunch up and down. Now, if you feel like this is too much for that core, keep the feet on the floor and give your basic crunch here. Also, if you find that crunches are difficult, you can always just come up and hold and isometrically stay in this crunch position, breathing the whole time. That's also going to work those out as well. Give me 2 more. And then I want you to grab your weights. We're going to go to another set of our chest press. So I want you to start here with your basic, palms facing your feet. And now all I'm going to ask you to do is at the very top, I want you to turn your palms to face each other. Then open back up and go down. So at that very last second at the top, you're just going to squeeze those weights together, palms facing. Good, you got 2 left. Awesome, once you're done, let's go back into those crunches. You have your option of tabletop or feet flat on the floor. Hands behind the head. Your elbows should be nice and wide. You should have a gap between your chin and your chest. Your eyes should be looking towards the ceiling. And your focus is actually your lower ribs pulling down towards the thighs. Good. Remember, if legs and tabletop is too much, keep them on the floor. Give me 2 more. Beautiful work. Now from here, we're going to work our glutes. So I want you just to lift and lower. So as you do this, I want you to press into the heels. And before you lift your hips off the floor, I want you to give me a pelvic tilt. So your glutes contract as you drive those hips up. your arms to hold. Abs are tight. Give me 2 more. Awesome. Once you're done, set that weight down. We're going to go into a single leg hip bridge this time. So cross one leg over like you're in that figure 4 stretch. And we'll take it up and down. And don't forget your form here. Pelvic tilt, drive through the heel. Good, you can give me 4 more on this side. And then we'll switch right over to the other side. Once you've switched, go ahead and begin. Make sure you're still breathing. Really drive to that heel. Lift those hips as high as they'll go. You want to make sure you're always working through full range of motion. But we're at last 4 right here. On your last one, go ahead and relax. Stretch those legs out. Or curl them up, whatever makes you feel best. All right, bring yourself back to that tabletop position. Your arms are facing the ceiling. We got our dead bugs. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now, it's really important here that you have a really strong corset on. So tighten up those abs. You should still be able to breathe as you do this, but you should feel your core really tight. If you find that it relaxes, I want you to reset, start over. Think about driving that belly button to the floor. Good. Good, give me 1 more on each side, and then give me that full body stretch. Woo! We're gonna do 1 more set of our dead bugs. So when you're ready, bring those legs to tabletop. Double check that your knee is on top of the hip. Sometimes you want to be in this position where the knee is on top of the abs, the belly, but you want to pull it over so it's right on top of the hip. All right, here we go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Make sure that you got those bellies tight. Push that back into the floor. Don't let it arch off the floor. I want you to go nice and slow. Give me 1 on each side. And release. Good job. All right, we're gonna stay with some hip flexor ab work right here. You're just gonna work your bicycle crunches. I want your upper body just to be up. Contracted, belly button pushed down, legs are moving, no upper body movement. Good. Now I want you to hold one knee in, let the other leg drop down to the floor. And And then I want you to take that leg up and see if you can straighten it out. If you need to, bend that other leg. Now, if you have a band at home, this would be a great time. You could put the band over your foot and you could hold it, or a towel. And you're going to take that foot and cross it over. And you're going to come into that figure 4 stretch. Now, slowly release from there. We're going to go back to those bicycle legs. I want you to lift your upper back off the floor. Drive your belly button down to the floor. Your bicycles can be high or they can be low. It's up to you. Now, I want you to grab the other leg. Pull it in. Nice and tight. And then extend it up to the ceiling. So in this stretch, I would love to see your legs straight. If it's not straight, that's okay, but I'm looking for a stretch and straight. So if your knee is bent, I want you to focus on pushing your hips down to the floor. And then go ahead and cross it over and we'll do figure 4. Good. Slowly release from the stretch, and I want you to sit all the way up. Bring the soles of your feet together. And I want you to press your knees down to the floor. Take one leg and open it up nice and wide. Sitting tall, I want you to reach down towards that foot. So stay really tall and you're bending from that hip. And then bring it all the way up. The other side. Good. Bring yourself back up. And now I want us to do another hip stretch. So I want you just to cross over. I'm going to show you from the side because it's really important that you sit really tall with this one. Okay? The taller you sit, the better it is for this stretch. And I want you just to pull that knee into you. And if you would like, you can do a little twist. Really important here is that you have a nice long back, so sit really, really tall. Good. Go ahead and release from that stretch, and we'll do the other side. Good. Sit really, really tall for me. Pull that knee in. Slowly come out of there, bring both both feet together in front of you. We're gonna just work our basic forward fold here. Sit up really, really tall. And I want you just to roll down. Let the back relax. Let your head relax. Maybe you can grab behind your knees or behind your ankles and kind of pull yourself into it a little bit deeper. Use your breath. Exhale. Up, shake those legs out, and let's come into a hip flexor stretch. So you have a couple options. You can either be in a kneeling position, or you can be up in a with the back knee off in a, what I call a runner's lunge. So whatever feels the most comfortable for you. I want you to tuck those hips under, do that pelvic tuck, pull those abs in, and reach. Good. Release from there. Let's do the other side. Again, tuck those hips, those abs in, and reach. Good. Exhale and release out of that stretch. Come all the way up to standing. Grab those hands behind your back. Open up that chest. I like to stretch my neck here. And then release, stretch those arms forward. Open up your upper back. Let your head relax. Ooh, let it drop down between your arms. Good. Release for me. Give me a deep breath in. When you exhale, give me some shoulder rolls. One more inhale. Shoulder roll to the front this time. Now, take your shoulders, bring them all the way up to your ears, and release them all the way down. Feel your shoulder blades come all the way up, and feel them go all the way down. Good. Now, pull those shoulders back, keep your shoulders down low, and you're done. Yay! Thank you guys so much for coming.